we're going for a ride in my Jeep. And guess what? I've been talking to my camera and I thought it was on and it was not on. Holy crap. I'm driving to take my Jeep into the dealership right now, and it's just a beautiful day, so I wanted some of you to see it. Right here on the left, there's a little preserve parking, and there's a nature preserve right there that I go trail running at. Not my preferred nature preserve because it's very remote. It's way out here, crossing the train tracks, and there's a lot of ticks. It's barely a trail. It's kind of just like a single track little dirt path, and it's a lot tickier. There's a lot of ticks out here. We're coming by where there used to be this goat farm on the left, and on the right, but there's a little store on the left. But they used to have this whole field on the left used to be goats, and it's such a bummer because it's not goats anymore. Oh well, and they don't even have their store open anymore. They used to also have a store there. It was really cute. I think I am going to go this way today. There's two ways I can go when I come this way. I'm going to go this way. Cranberry. Mostly because there's a blind left turn the other way and it drives me crazy. So it's been a really good day. Trudy has been doing really well today. She's actually better. So thank you for everybody. If you watched my vlog last night, I was pretty upset because I'm like trying to go on a vacation. And then yesterday I got home from my doctor's appointment. My husband's like, I don't want to upset you, but Trudy's like not looking right and not looking good. And she was really lethargic. She didn't seem like she was feeling well. And he said he tried to get her to eat. She didn't want to get up out of bed. She didn't want to do anything. And I spent some time with her. I talked about it yesterday in my vlog, but I spent some time with her. I ended up getting her to eat a whole bowl of food, practically. She ate the whole thing by the end of the night. She ate a little bit in the afternoon, maybe like a couple tablespoons to a quarter cup. And then at night, she basically ate like her whole bowl of food. She did Clean Plate Club. We were very proud. And she was walking around. She didn't have any accidents. I mean, she's walking around. She's going on her papers. And what I think it was, and I hope this is all it was, she has to take meds for her disc degeneration. She has really painful discs in her back. So she's on 2 really strong medications for her back. And she is a pill to try to get those in her mouth. It's like giving a cat a liquid medication. She's really terrible with it. So she thrashes around and goes crazy. That's why she has like little drops of it on her neck and her head, and I always have to try to wash it off because she like thrashes, and I'm trying to get it in her and not lose it all. But she's supposed to take these meds twice a day, every single day. Well, what I found was she was being such a brat with taking her meds that I started just mixing it in with her food. And we've been doing that, honestly, for like 2 weeks now. And I don't know, I'd have to ask my vet, but I almost feel like the efficacy, big word of the day, $10 word, Mayor's $10 word of the day, the efficacy of that is not as good when I mix it in the food, I don't think. Because I swear she seems like... It's, you know, yesterday I could tell she was actually, her back was in pain. I was giving her a back massage because I'll do that to like, oh, you're going to hear a lot of uphill, guys. We're going up to Mount Pocono area. Highest point in the Poconos, by the way, is Mount Pocono. I have been to the top of it. It's very pretty. But I think Trudy just hasn't been getting enough of her meds. So, you know, I was like, well, let me start giving them to her by mouth again. And that's what I did yesterday. Brought her upstairs. I gave him to her by mouth. She napped and she did fine. She went potty on her paper, blah, blah, blah. And then that night, I gave him to her by mouth again. And my husband said she did really well last night. She was kind of back to normal a little bit. You know, pretty much back to normal. And then today, she's just doing really well. She's like no problems today. She's doing great. So it seems as though, you know, I'm just hoping that was all that was wrong. But, you know, it's just really scary yesterday seeing her the way she was. And I think she was just in a lot of pain. Her back seemed to really be hurting her a lot. So I think, oh, wait, on the left, Ross and Ross Nursery right here. I've got to go to this place. I have to take you there. If this car appointment doesn't take long, we'll stop at Ross and Ross on the way home. They have the best house plants. I spend way too much on plants in that place, and probably I shouldn't buy more plants before I go away for 10 days. I'll have to like make sure they get watered and everything. I don't know. Anyway, but whatever reason it is, I'm not complaining. I'm happy. Trudy is feeling so much better. So I had a better day. I went to bed. If you watch my vlog, I started my day/night at like 9:30 at night, and I was drinking a G Fuel and making a joke with my husband that I'm starting my day, at 9:30 at night. I recorded 2 videos, made thumbnails, uploaded them, made some comments on them. I don't remember what time I actually went to sleep, but I don't know. I don't remember what time I went to sleep, but I just remember doing that thing where you set your alarm. I set my alarm for like 6:30 in the morning, and I did that thing where every time I was kind of nodding off, I was looking at the time and like adding how much time I had before I had to get up. And I was like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Every time I'm like, oh, it's 2 in the morning. Oh crap, I'm going to get 4.5 hours of sleep. Oh, it's 3 in the morning. I'm going to get 3.5 hours of sleep. Like I was doing that. But I managed to get up at 6:30. I went out and fed the birds and the critters, and I fed the guinea pigs, and I put Jarvis out on the deck, and I fed my dogs. Got everything pretty much done. And just as I was coming in from the yard from the chickens, from giving them food and water for the morning, Lefty's mom pulled up, and she pulled in the driveway just as I was coming in, which was like perfect timing. So Lefty showed up at 7 a.m. and I have been in Lefty land dealing with him since then, but he's a good boy. He's really sweet. I'm not going to talk about him in this because I'll put a link to my my things with Lefty in here. I'll put cards or an end screen or something. I don't know, because he was in 2 videos. Okay, look at the horses on the left. Nobody's behind me. Horsies. Oh, it's hot out there out in the sun. I don't like it. They should be in the shade. They should at least have the... Oh, Flood's nursery is cool too. Jeep Wave. Oh, he's a fire company Jeep guy. Okay, I know I'm all over the place, but this Paradise Stream right here, this sign. So this is one of those crazy, like a romantic suite, perfect partner, blah, blah, blah. This is one of those crazy places. Look it up online and look at the pictures. It's one of those crazy Pocono places from like the 1970s or 80s where they have like the big bathtub jacuzzi things in the room that's shaped like a champagne glass, and like heart-shaped tubs in the room, like all the really cheeseball like things that then they were like cheeseball. Now everybody's like, oh my god, I have to go there and take a picture in it. I swear to God, my husband and I should go stay there some night and do a video, and like it would be freaking hilarious. It's like mega. I'm gonna steal Adam McIntyre's token word, camp. It is the most camp place you've ever seen. It is campy, camp, all capital C's. I mean, big like bubbles in a champagne glass that you have to go up a little ladder, like stairway to get into the champagne glass. It's crazy. So that's what that place is like. But they do some good shows there. There's some really good shows there, like drag shows that come from New York and stuff. One of these days, I need to go there and see one of the New York drag shows. It'll be really fun. But haven't been able to, and then everything got shut down for a while, so it was really weird. And how are you liking the drive? I know the camera's not on me at all, and I have really kick-ass makeup on. But I will turn the camera around shortly, so don't despair. If you just absolutely have to see my amazing face, and yes, I'm being sarcastic, because I don't think I'm all that. I appreciate people who compliment me, but I'm very self-conscious. It's really weird how people just don't know, like, they think people on YouTube, like, some of us have so much self-confidence, or like why do you do YouTube? And for me, the hardest thing is that I like doing YouTube because emotionally and spiritually and mentally, it makes me really satisfied. On the other hand, it's super cringe for me because I'm not a person who thinks I'm all that. I mean, I think I look great for my age. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I definitely am very happy with how I look for my age. I see people who are my age, who I'm like, what are you, 80? And they're like, no, I'm 55, you know, and I'm like, holy shit, you're like just a little bit older than me. Why do you look 80? You know, it's weird. But again, I don't think I'm anything special. I'm just lucky because this is genetics. Seriously, straightforward. It's genetics. My grandmothers, my mom, they never looked as old as they were, you know, and my dad even. My dad's 91, and he says he definitely feels it, but you know, up until, you know, even in his 80s, he did not look, he looked like he was in his 60s. My dad was making guys in their 60s look bad, you know, I mean, he was just amazing looking. Wow, I never hit the green arrow right here. Oh, look, there's the Burger King where I always used to go and get Impossible Whoppers, and I can't anymore because they're too fattening and I'm on a diet. So we're in Mount Pocono, and this is probably like one of the most built up areas. All of the really, really big family getaway places are here. There's a Great Wolf Lodge, there's a Kalahari Resort, all of which is why I never come out here. We're not far from the Pocono Raceway, and I think July 22nd and 24th is NASCAR weekend. So, you know, I ain't gonna be on any of these roads around then because all the crazy NASCAR people will be here. They come from all over the country, and it gets crazy out here. So, yeah, but this is a lot more built up than anywhere like around where I live. That Aspen Dental is like brand new since I've been out here. Wow. There's Perkins. All the places I usually don't go because my husband and I really prefer to be, as we are locals, we prefer to frequent businesses owned by locals. So that's why we like to go to like the little wineries that are run by locals, restaurants that are run by locals. We try to really not go to chain restaurants and chain places ever. I mean, we hardly do. Holy crap, there's a brand new Taco Bell right there. I haven't been out here in so long. That Taco Bell was not here the last time I came out this way. Wow, I'm really feeling like, I don't think I've been out this way, not this way, in like a year maybe. So a lot has happened, but they're always building up out here. They're always doing more. There's an Aldi right up here on the right, and the Aldi is new. This Salvation Army thrift store where the van's going, it's packed right now. Holy crap, when I moved out here and we were so broke when we moved, we were super broke, and the only clothes I could get, I would come to Salvation Army right here. It's right over there on the right where that red truck is, the food truck thing, whatever. Here's Aldi. Yeah, I would come there, and I still have jeans and clothes that I got at that Salvation Army 14 years ago. So it's pretty clear up here. You won't see any other mountains. Oh, Tractor Supply on the left. And here is my car dealership. La la la, we're here. Yay, I gotta drive around to the service thingy. How do I get in there again? I forget. Oh, this way. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. I'm trying to remember if I drive in this way or not. Yeah, there it is. I might just park outside. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't remember. It's been a year since I've been here. These are things that get bumped out of my memory, you know? It's like, I was here a year ago. I'm not sure. I just don't remember if I go in this way or the other way. I don't think there's any parking places. This is where I drop off for overnight service, though. Oh yeah, I could have driven in that way. Okay, let me go. See how it's like open? I'm gonna go loop around. I'm just gonna go. Can I get through there? I think I can. It's a little squishy. Oh yeah, I got it. It's squishy, but I got it. You know why? Because I got a Jeep. I don't know why I missed the door. Okay, I'm making a big loop around. This is like the worst video ever. So basically, while I'm here, I'm going to be sitting in the Jeep dealership working on editing videos and enjoying some of these services they offer, like free Wi-Fi and whatnot. Hold on, let me pull in. Okay, here I am with my crazy makeup pulling into the Jeep dealership for service on my car. They're already looking at me like, who's the weirdo? Well, I match my Jeep, so, you know, it makes sense when you see me in the Jeep, right? Oh, look what I got, too. I have to go in, but look what I got. I got that Jones Road TikTok viral foundation that everybody's talking about. I want to try it on the aging skin, right? So I'm going to do that, not right now, but I'm going in. I hope you like the ride. I will report back and let you know how the Jeep is. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, thanks for watching. I will be back. I may continue this. If I don't continue it, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for right now. Maybe I'll talk to you in there. But people will look at me weird because I'll be talking to the camera. Okay, bye. Check out the makeup. Coming up tomorrow. Come back for that tomorrow, Thursday. Friend shows my eye look. Tomorrow. Don't look. It's supposed to be a surprise. Okay, I'm back. I'm in the Jeep and I am heading home right now in my spooky makeup. Yes, I sat in the Jeep dealership looking like this. I got a few looks, but there was a couple of guys who didn't, they weren't too scared to sit next to me, so that was pleasant. It's not like they were like, ooh, weirdo. But it's so funny because when you're in the Jeep dealership, like everybody in there has to dress really normy. You know, they're all wearing like, you know, the sales guys are all like button up like light blue shirts and ties and shit. And I'm like, hey, but the thing is, like, they're like, oh, purple Jeep girl, you know. At least I think it kind of makes sense, the look and the hair, and yeah, but my lipstick is holding up great. So I'm wearing the Notoriously Morbid Your Savior Is Here lip shade. Oh my god, there's the coolest Jeep at the light right here. He's got all the, it's all black, but he's got, he replaced all the, oh, I don't think you'll be able to see him going around the corner. Wait, will you see him in there? Watch right behind me. Watch right here. There it goes. Like Jeep sightings. Dude, there's a kid riding the wrong way on a bike right up the middle of the road. And this car is about to hit him. This kid has a death wish. I'm seriously worried about this child. He's riding up and down the middle of the road like he's playing chicken with cars. And now this guy, he's not watching. This guy's going to hit him. And he just is, he almost cut off a truck. What is wrong with this kid? I'm seriously worried for his mental health. This is a 2-lane road, and it's like 45 miles an hour, right? Where I'm heading back. And he's riding right up the middle of the road and weaving in and out of cars on like a little mountain bike kind of thing. Nice knowing you, kid. I hope you live to be like at least a year older than you are right now, because if you keep riding like that, you're not. And the people, and the thing that's really, I was going to say it, what's fucky about it, it's a word of the day, fucky. What's really fucky about it is that he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. He's like, oh, look at me. And the people in the cars are all like slowing down and stopping and like, what the hell is this wacko doing? Like, he was almost riding his bike like he wanted someone to hit him. You know what I mean? Maybe his parents are like, we need money. Go like get hit by someone so we can sue. I mean, that's the vibe I was getting. I'm not kidding. I know that sounds terrible, but that's the vibe he is totally giving off. He's giving off, go ahead and hit me because I need the money. It was just like, it's just wrong. What is wrong with him? Okay, so what was I saying? I stopped at Taco Bell. Okay, I don't drink Pepsi anymore. And this just tastes so wrong. So I quit drinking Coke and Pepsi and all kind of sodies like a couple of weeks ago. And now when I drink it, you know what? I got my water. I can't believe I got that. So I got my whole like vegetarian thing going on. So that's what I got. And I got my hubby 2 bean burritos, no onions with sour cream, because that's what he likes. And I specifically have to order it that way because he doesn't like onions on it, but he likes sour cream on it. So I have to get it with no onions, but add sour cream. And that's how he likes his bean burritos. Now, you know, if you ever meet my husband and you want to give him a bean burrito, Lord help you if you have onions on it and no sour cream. I'm just kidding. He just really doesn't like the onions on it. I mean, I think he could live without the sour cream on it if they forgot that or something. But the onions he doesn't like because he said it makes the whole thing taste like onions. He said all he tastes are onions. Hold on, I'm going to flip my camera on it. I'm coming down the mountain and you can see the other mountains out there. It's just really pretty. So I'm just flipping the camera for a minute. I really want to stop at this plant store on the way home, but now I have the food in the car and Lefty is going to get picked up soon, the dog that I'm dog sitting today. So I'm really trying to rush and get back by like 4 o'clock. So I don't know. I think I might have to do the plant store a different day. Plus, you guys, I can't keep screwing around before my vacation. I mean, I can't keep spending money and going out shopping. And my car tune-up to do everything. They checked everything over. They did all the fluids. They topped everything out. They did everything. They did an oil change, but it was like $76 for everything, which is fine. I'm fine with that. No worries. I was like, if it's under $100, cool. Because although the sensor in my left front tire, as I suspected, when I would be driving, you would hear this ding, and like, it was the sensor, those stupid sensors that they put in for the air. And my husband's like, those things suck. They're always screwing up. And I told the guy, I'm sure the sensor's bad. And I was right. I was so excited to be right about something car related because I'm not necessarily that good at car type stuff. But I could tell that that thing was just on crack. Because, I don't know, I would just be driving and like nothing would be going on and my tire sensor would go off saying, you need air in your tire. I'm like, okay, how come I didn't when I was coming down my road or any other time, but now I'm just driving on a flat road and you're saying I need air. And you look at the tire and everything, there's nothing wrong with it. It didn't need air. So he said, yes, that was correct. I do need a new tire. And what was I going to say? I just have to I have to fix my rear windshield wiper. It's in the car right now with me. I just have to get a replacement for it. But he said they don't keep those in stock, and I actually have it. So they're going to get a new one and put a new rear windshield wiper on when I get my inspection in July. I was hoping I could get my state inspection today and just get it out of the way. But I cannot because they kind of squeezed me in. They squoze me in today. Because I told them I was going out of town, and like an idiot, I waited until the last minute and said, can I just come in? It'll take like an hour, just doing an inspection, blah, blah, blah. Road trip, make sure Jeep is okay. So, you know, I got the oil change. They checked all the fluids. They topped everything off. They checked the air filter. I can tell you right now, she's already driving better. It's driving smoother. It's really nice. Love it. Oh my God, I want to stop at that nursery so bad. Ross and Ross. We love that place. Oh, the horsies are still out. Hi, guys. There's like a pinto in there that is so cute. Not the car, the horse. Since I was talking about me having a pinto car before. Oh, so yeah, I have to go get my inspection in July. And I'm probably going to wait till right at the end of the month to do it. I'll get it like right at the end of the month. I'm not going to rush. I'll wait till like 4th of July is over and all that nonsense. Because I did just get this all like checked out and everything and tuned up. So, okay, hold on. I'm back. Looking spooky in the Jeep. God, I like this makeup a lot. And I really like the lip too. I mean, you know, I don't look like I should be out in the daytime. I look like I should be like sleeping until the sun goes down. But I like it. I really love this lip though. So I was saying, oh my God, before the kid almost got killed on the bike, Notoriously Morbid Liquid Lip and Your Savor is here, which is, you know, from Loki. And I was all over their website because I'm going to run out of it soon. And I'm like, oh crap, this is my favorite shade. And I've gone through like half of it and I love it. I use it all the time. I mean, I could just wear this every day. I love this shade. So I go and I look on their website, can't find it anywhere. Nowhere. Cannot find. So I think it might have been like a limited thing. But they do have one called Nexus Event, which is another Loki themed one. So I think I'm going to order that one. I mean, right now, just glancing at it, I don't love it quite as much as, you know, I liked the other ones, but what are you going to do? Okay, wait, I'm trying to watch. Where's my road I have to turn up? Oh, it's past the nursery. Never mind. My ears just popped. Oh. Okay, here's 191. I could go this way. Maybe I'll go this way back. I want to go this way and see if I can remember how to get home this way. Watch me get lost. I don't have my map on. Oh my God, you guys, the food smell is making me crazy because I am so hungry right now. I'm starving. I haven't eaten yet. It's 3:40. I have had nothing to eat today. Not a thing, not a bite, not a crumb, nothing. I had a coffee and that was it. And sipping on this Pepsi that I don't like the taste of because I don't drink sodas anymore. God, it tastes terrible. How do you people drink this? No, I think I should just stick to my water. So, my husband will be happy that I'm bringing him a couple of bean burritos because we've been very good. He lost weight. I've lost weight. We're doing wonderful. Everything's going well. And I'm trying to remember how to get home. Okay, the road's coming up. Is this it? Is this it? No, that's not it. That's somebody's driveway. There it is. Cranberry. So there's this road that I turned down to come this way called Cranberry Creek. And we call it Cranberry with the emphasis on cranberry. Because my original GPS that I had on my old phone, before they really started fixing them and making them pronounce words right, my GPS lady, whatever, the voice would call it Cranberry. She'd go, turn left on Cranberry Creek. And we're like, what? Cranberry. And she would put this like really awkward, weird emphasis on the word berry. We're like, oh, okay, woman. It was just so funny. So now every time, like, no matter what, it's been years since I've even had that old, they've updated the voice and everything, but it's still Cranberry Creek. Like, who programmed her? Nature preserve parking. Oh, I love all the nature preserves out here. So I'm taking the back way again. I'll probably flip the camera around so you can ride along because, again, it is just like super duper pretty. Cranberry Creek. And Cranberry Creek Road crosses Cranberry Creek. Here I am. Now I'm on Henry's Crossing. Yeah, I'm on all these like weird little back roads. This is the one that I don't like to make the left onto. That's why I didn't go this way before. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around because we're going pretty way home again. So, and no cars. Okay, now you get to see where the goats were. Oh, there's a cow! Oh my God, there's a cow in the field now. In this little pasture right here on the right. I flipped the camera too slow or you would have saw the little cow sleeping. But they used to have a whole field full of goats there. And I think they have like moved them to a different location now. The goats live somewhere else now. Oh, we're going up the hill. Really pretty view coming up here. And I swear to God, if I wasn't a thoughtful person and had to eat on camera, I would pull into my nature preserve parking right here where I do trail runs, and I would eat something that I got, one of my bean taco things, because I am so hungry right now. I'm dying. I'm so hungry. But this is going to be like the only meal I eat today. So it'll be like I think I added up, it's about 600 calories if I drink the whole Pepsi and do everything. But it's a couple of bean tacos and a Pepsi, but it's crazy. This adds up so fast. So I'll probably take another sip or two out of this Pepsi and be done with it because I'm just not liking it. You know, sometimes I think I want to get a Pepsi or a Coke or something just because, oh, let's have it be a treat, and I'll get myself a soda. And then I have it and I'm like, this tastes terrible. How did I drink this all the time? What was really cool is I realized just this past weekend, I told my husband, I finally crossed a threshold somehow with my sugar addiction thing where I actually don't want sugar anymore. Like, I don't like it. And I haven't, when I was trying to quit drinking Coke before, okay, it was so hard because I would drink like Coke or I'd drink Red Bull or something, but I'd always want a Coke, and it was the sugar craving. And I just had so much trouble getting over it. It was like a smoker with nicotine for me. You know, it was like Coke, cans of Coca-Cola are my nicotine. They're my cigarettes. It's like I would try to quit. And I'm like, oh my God, I just need one. And I won't drink anymore. And then I would have it, and it just like reignites this thing with your taste buds where you're like, well, now I'm going to crave it again. Where I've gone long enough now, I went like 2 weeks without drinking a Coke, and then I realized that days had gone by, like 4 or 5 days went by, and I told my husband, I said, oh my God, I'm not craving a Coke. It's been days since I've said, oh, I just really need a Coke. Like, I'll have like a bad day, or I'll have something frustrating happen. I'm like, I just really need a Coke. Like someone needs a cigarette, right? And I'll be like, I just need one. I'll be okay. I see it to get through this day or whatever. And I would do that all the time. And now I don't do that anymore. Like, I don't even think about it. So I'm so happy because I have this, I'm free from this like addiction of going, oh, I'm like being home going, I just need a Coke. I have to go get one. I really need one. And it's so stupid because like I'm going to go, like as if I'm going to go out and go to a store just to buy a Coke. And then what happens is, this is how I got fat. You never just go to the store and buy a Coke. You go to the store and you buy a Coke, and you buy like, I don't know, a donut or a something, you know, a something, like a whatever. And snack cakes, chips, you name it. You're like, oh, I just want this. It's not that bad. And then before you know it, you had that Coke that was 190 calories a can, because I always got the tall cans from Wawa. And sometimes I would even drink 2 of those in a day or more. It was ridiculous. And it's 190 empty calories. You're not getting anything out of it. There's no nutrition. There's nothing. And you're adding a bunch of sugar to your diet. And you're adding 0 nutrition, 0 anything, but a bunch of sugar and a bunch of fat. So it really sucks. So I'm so glad that I don't do that anymore and go, I need a Coke. Like, I don't even think about it. And for me, that's huge. Okay, this is the part I hate driving home. This part, for one, oh, the moon's out. See it? Oh, I don't know if you can see it up there. It's up on the right. The moon's out, and it was so cool looking. I don't like going this way because it just, on the way there, it doesn't feel bad. And on the way home, for some reason, it feels like it takes twice as long to drive it. Do you drive anywhere like that? Where like when I drive one place, I feel like it's really fast, and then the other place? It's probably like when you guys are going to work, right? You're going to work in the morning and you feel like you're getting there really fast, and then it feels like it takes twice as long to get home because you just want to be home. Like, I just want to be home. So I'm like, and I don't like speeding on these roads because, especially, well, now it's 3:48, and there's usually deer eating right on the sides of the road here. I see the deer all the time. I used to drive this way all the time when I was teaching yoga out by Mount Pocono. I was teaching beach yoga. Oh my God, that was a good year. Teaching beach yoga was the best, but the thing that sucks about it is it was only 1 day a week that I would teach beach yoga, and if it rained, obviously no beach yoga. There was actually one class I drove all the way out to, and we were going to do the class, and there were me and like students there, and there were storm clouds, and there was a thunderstorm warning going, and we actually just were making it through the class and the thunder was starting. So I said, you know what, guys, let's play it safe. We can't be out here in a thunderstorm on the beach because there's all the trees and everything. You know, I have to think like safety first with my students. So I was like, you know, This isn't a light rain. This is like a huge thunderstorm that's coming. There were like huge thunder clouds all around us on the horizon. So the thunder was booming. So we had a very quick Savasana, and I sent them off a little early so as not to be caught in a thunderstorm, because that would have been miserable. We all would have been running to the cars with our yoga mats, like drenched in rain. But it kind of sucked because I loved doing that. But when you teach outside, you're at the mercy of the weather. So, you know, oh, you can see the big hill coming this way now. You can kind of see straight ahead. I'm going down this hill, and then there's another one. I'm going to go up over here. Eee. It's like we're on a roller coaster. Back over this bridge. La, 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 la. Oh, here come the hairpin turns. Well, the first bunch, a bunch of them. Whee! Hairpin. This is the ones that I told you about that just, you can't really see if anyone's coming. Look at this one right here. Okay, and then it's this one. Sometimes I think coming down them is worse. But yeah, this, you can't see anything. And whoa, up and over. And then we're going up this way. And yes, this is what I drive on all the time. Now, I do have a really funny story about these curvy roads and me. I moved here from Detroit. Now, people who are in Michigan or in Detroit or even in major cities or like New York City, even LA, like most of the time a city is on a grid, right? The roads run north, south, east, west. Especially in Detroit, it is such a crazy grid. And then there's like Groesbeck and Gratiot. There's a couple of weird roads that run at like angles. But it's literally like 5 mile, 6 mile, 7 mile, 8 mile, 9 mile, 10 mile, all the way up to 19 mile and then 20 mile, which is actually not called 20 mile, it's Hall Road. So there are 20 miles of just east to west running roads that go all across Metro Detroit. And then you go north and south on all the roads that run in between those. So you're north and south. So you always know which way you're going. You're like, I'm going north, I'm going east, I'm going north, I'm going west. Very simple, right? Out here, it took me forever to know where north was. And I still don't know it on like roads like this. Well, I can look at my car and see. But I mean, it's like, it's so weird. It's so hard to get your bearings because of all the woods and everything. And you know, you're looking around and you're like, well, the sun is up there, but there's a big mountain. And I think not seeing the horizon like I'm used to, the way I did in Detroit, and it was like I lived in what I called flatland, you know, I was a flatlander living in Detroit, and there's not, you know, they're not putting roads through mountains, you know, it was flat, so it was pretty easy to do a grid. Out here, all the roads just go around and up and through mountains and through passes, and there's gaps everywhere. And it's funny, Jeremy said that. He goes, everything's a gap out here. I said, yeah, duh. They're all the places that are in the mountains. They're the gaps. There's mountain, then there's a gap. There's Delaware Water Gap. There's Wind Gap. And a whole bunch of other ones that I can't think of right now. But those are the ones that are closest to me. He's like, what's with the gaps? And I'm like, well, gap is, you know, they're places that are the lower land between the mountains, you know, the valley. And they don't call it a valley, they call it a gap. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't name it. Anyway, so the roads go through the gaps and then up and over the mountains. And one of these days I will drive you up Route 191 to Bangor, which is not Bangor, Maine, Bangor, Pennsylvania, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous drive. It is really freaking cool. And it was one of the scariest drives I ever did when I first moved here. So that all to say, I moved here, and I remember when I was working my first job in town, and everybody was saying, why do you keep taking that, coming all the way down to the freeway and then coming here? You could take the back roads. So they were telling me to take this one back road, and I took it, and it was so windy and so like just as windy as that was and hilly and everything, I was so freaked out. I was like white knuckles the whole time, driving like a grandma, completely freaking out because I'm like, oh my God, all these curves. Oh my God, I'm going over hills. Blah! You know, so it's really weird when you've spent your entire life, like 40 years or something, you know, driving, well, not 40 years because I didn't get my license until I was 16, but you spent like decades driving on only flat, straight roads. And then all of a sudden you just go and get dumped out onto mountain roads like this. And you're like, how do people drive on these? It's like scary. Uh-oh, I need gas. Well, there's no gas stations out here, as you can see. But I'm not far from home. I'll make it home, but then I'm going to have to go to the gas station like ASAP tomorrow. I'm not going tonight. I got to get home. I got things to do. Tomorrow, we'll talk about tomorrow. I have my last dentist appointment until my oral surgery. But it's my last dentist appointment getting actual work until my implants, you know, happen. So tomorrow I go in and I get my last 2 cavities filled. All of my cavities will be filled. Get off the road, squirrel. There he goes. Get my last 2 cavities filled. And then I go back in to see them in July for a cleaning. But the big thing is when I get back from my vacation, I get my implants put in, the little posts, the titanium posts. So my bone graft's all healed. July 30th, I'm going to go in. They're going to knock me out. They're going to put me under. I'm going to be completely knocked out for about an hour or more. Hour and 15 minutes. They're going to drill into my bone, which is like horrifying sounding, but it's not that bad. I'll be asleep and under a lot of anesthetic, but I don't know how the healing's going to be. I'm a little nervous. I can't imagine that's not going to hurt, but we'll see. I mean, he did the bone grafts and I didn't seem to have any problems with it. I was like, how does this not hurt at all? It's really weird. But, oh, I'm coming to my little road crossing where I like to go running again. On the left right there. My favorite places, my favorite road to run on, because nobody's on it. So, I think, yeah, I have first thing in the morning. I think my appointment's the first one at 9 a.m. on the 30th. So I'll go in. My husband has to drive me, and he has to stay there the whole time. And they will knock my ass out with the general anesthetic, so I'll be totally asleep through the whole thing, thank God, because I don't want to feel that or hear it or smell it, you know, when they drill into bone and stuff. Like, it's just so nasty. And I'm pulling over and letting this guy pass me. There's somebody behind me. I'm just letting him pass me because I'm nice. And look at the pretty woods. It's woods. Okay. I'm just letting them pass me because they've been following me forever. And I am very, like, speed limit conscious because of the deer through here. And, I mean, they weren't, like, riding up my ass or anything. They were actually driving really nice. So, not complaining about them. But, you know, I'm like, yeah, let's just let them pass me. So when I go in on the 30th, knockout drops, IV, the whole works. They're going to do the whole thing. I'll have the little oxygen mask thing on and all that, and a heart monitor. And when I wake up, I will have 4 titanium posts put in where my teeth are missing. And then those are going to have to heal for, I think, 12 weeks. Okay, here's that house on the left that I want her lawn. Hold on. Oh, you can't really see it. Oh, crap. You can't. And she's outside working again. Oh, my God, she's out there working. I'm telling you, she is always out there manicuring that lawn, like keeping it perfect. And it's not a lawn. I shouldn't even call it a lawn. It's basically a rock garden, and it's very zen. I like it. It's like Pennsylvania zen. It's all these rocks with little paths leading through, and she's got little benches and like little bird feeders and stuff. It's just very like naturey and peaceful and pretty, and she keeps it so pristine. I'm so impressed. And she was just out there again. I'm telling you, every day. I think that's how she keeps it that way. Is it's one of those things you have to do a little bit every day. If you let it get away from you and let it get it to be a mess, like our yard is, you will take forever catching up on it. So, yeah. Well, there's a kid standing out there. I wonder if there was school today, because I'm looking to see if there's people waiting for buses. I don't know. We'll see if I see any on the way back down to my place. But, So yeah, healing. Oh, yep, there's one. What did I tell you? Did I know, or do I know my road, or do I know my road? And there's a bus. I'm stopping way back here. Way back here. Wait. Guy behind me. Are you seeing the bus? Why are you? Guy behind me was not hitting his brakes. All right. Wow, I thought school was done. Maybe not. Maybe some school is done and other school isn't. This is weird. Okay, well now I'm really going to have to watch for more buses because where there's one, there's going to be about 5 or 6 more. La la la, la la la. Check out this little A-frame house right here on the side. See it? Going by? Kind of hard to see in the woods, but it's really cool. It looks like a chalet. So once my titanium post bone grafts bond together and the posts become part of my bone and it's all one entity, then I will go to my dentist and they will have the teeth made that will go in my mouth permanently, and I will have the permanent dental implants, and my smile will be as perfect as can be, and I'll see how it goes from there. Coming up over okay, we're up at the top of my hill now. I told you I live on a mountain, so right now here's the top of the mountain. I think this is like the highest point up here of where the mountain I live on, that I think it's called Pine Mountain when I looked at a topographic chart kind of thing. So now I'm coming down a little bit, and we come down, and so I'm not right at the tippy top of it. That was kind of the top of it, I think. From when I moved here, the top is up that way, and I think that's about the highest part of my road. I'm going to have just enough gas to get home, and then I'm not going, like I said, straight to the gas station. I'll go there like later, but I'll have enough gas to get down to like Wawa tomorrow, and I will probably maybe I'll go to Wawa tonight. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. Luckily, my dental appointment tomorrow is going to be really quick. He said it's going to be like one of the easiest ones. It's just the last 2 molars in the back on the left side. Okay, this is like part of the prettiest part of my road. So you should see this in the fall. I need to do this in the fall this year and like record this. Driving through here in the fall is so gorgeous. School bus stop ahead. We will watch for that. But yeah, I don't mind going and driving places and taking the back roads because it's so pretty. This is relaxing. Like most people have to go somewhere and they're all stressed out. I go somewhere and I'm like, la la la, relaxing drive on my road. Okay, I'm almost to my house. I don't want to dox myself, so I'm turning my phone off. I'm almost home and you're not seeing where I'm going. La 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 la. Kinda. There's people behind me and they need to chill the F out because I'm watching for buses. That's why I don't speed, because deer, squirrels, buses, there's always something on my road. I'm not looking at the camera, so just pretend I'm looking at you, but I'm not, because I'm watching for buses. Much more important. So yeah, that's tomorrow, and then Friday, my dog sitter I think is going to come over and just review some stuff with me. And then Saturday morning, I'll be on the road. God willing, if all goes well. I have a really busy day. The rest of the day today is going to be nonstop busy. Tomorrow is going to be insane. I'm going to get up early, and then I am going to go to my dentist appointment. Then I'll get back and work even more. And Friday we'll be packing the car up. I'm going to get the car totally packed up on Friday. And Saturday I leave. So that's it. Did you have a nice ride? I had a nice ride. My Jeep is in great shape. I need gas. I'm going to turn this off because I don't want to run out of gas. I'm going to go in and we are going to eat our Taco Bell. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for going for the ride along with me. Doing a little catch up. Jeep's good. I scared some normies at the dealership. No, nobody said anything. I think everybody gets it. They saw the giant purple Jeep and went, that's who we would expect to get out of this car. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye for now. Everything's good here. Trudy's doing great. I'm excited again to go on my vacation. Hopefully over the next 2 days, Trudy keeps doing great. She's doing okay now. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.